Hey, what's up guys? Trent here. I was originally going to title this video, How I Made $800 in the Stock Market in 1 week, but that plan was interrupted today. The day I'm filming this, it's Thursday, June 11th, and I lost $3,200 in the stock market. As we can see by this graph, the broader indexes such as the Dow and the NASDAQ are down 5.5%, 6%. Absolutely gruesome day on Wall Street, tough for everyone. And after a long day, losing thousands of dollars, I like to take one of my roommate's beer. Secondly, I like to get out the muscle gun, just to loosen up some tension. Oh, look guys, in this video, I'm gonna share exactly what was going through my mind and how I made $800 within the last week on a single trade. I'm also gonna share what it feels like to lose $3,000 of my own money in 1 day today. It stings, it sucks, no one wants to lose money. And I'm guessing some of you guys may have lost some money in the market today as well. So I'm going to talk about volatility, my thoughts on it, and how we can begin to create buying opportunities by seeing more favorable prices in the market. And lastly, stay around to the end of the video because I'm going to share a stock that I've put about $4,500 to $5,000 of my own money into, and I actually spent about $1,000 today buying more of it because I think it's great value and a good long-term hold. So make sure to stay around to the end of the video to find that stock pick. It may surprise you. Yeah, guys, I can't play right now. I'm actually making a YouTube video right now. Oh, what's that? What do you want me to tell them? Oh, hey guys, the people in my party chat said to make sure to like the video and subscribe as well because it really helps the channel. And with that being said, my whole philosophy to buying stocks is I'm not looking at any crazy charts. I'm not reading any 10Ks. I'm not doing anything complicated like that. I'm just asking myself, and this is what I've learned from about 3 years of investing of, do I use the company? Do I know what they do, how they make money? Do people I like, my friends, my family, do they know about the company? Do they use it? And do I think the company will be around in 3 to 5 years and still be relevant? If I can check most of those boxes, most likely the stock will continue to go up over the next couple of years. So from there, it's just a matter of when can you buy the stock at what price to get a good value buy so that over time it's gonna go up. And of course, you'll get lucky and unlucky with different swings. So you just have to be willing to write it out up and down. And that's what we're gonna break down right now. Within the last week, I've made about $800 on a single trade from last week, despite the downturn today. I'm gonna walk through exactly what it was and the process behind it so that you guys can learn from it and hopefully replicate the success. I'm gonna look down at my computer a little bit because it's a lot of numbers and I can't memorize it. So I bought ZoomInfo. ZoomInfo is a company that my company uses and I use, and it's really helped me in my day job. So I figured it's a good company. I use it. I believe in it. I think it's going to be around. It IPO'd this past week, and I was able to buy 50 shares at about $34. And this was $1,700 that I put into it. You can see the picture here. It continued to go up. So the following week, earlier this week on Monday, it was at 45. And I bought 10 more shares for about $450. And then looking at the picture of when I was gonna make this video originally and talk about my big profit, it shot up to $50, literally within a week. So looking at the picture down here in total, I own 60 shares and the price was at 50 before today. I've put about $2,200 in it total, and I've made about $814. And that's how easy it is, guys. Literally within a week, I've made that profit. It was a company I use, I like, I believe in, and they just IPO'd. So I figured decent. It's usually a little sketchy to buy tech IPOs initially, but overall a good trade, pretty successful. Now let's talk about how I lost $3,000 today. So today, guys, I lost about $3,200. It's about 3.9% of my portfolio. So you can do the math if you want and figure out how much I have in there. It's a good amount for being 24, I'd say. But here's what you want to look at. It sucks losing money. The market's going to go up and down, so you have to accept the volatility. But when you look at the broader indexes like the NASDAQ, the Dow, the S&P, they're all down respectively 4.5%, 5%, 6%. So anytime you lose less money than the market, the broader indexes go down, that's pretty good. That's what you want to do. Anyone can make money in good times, but what you want to do is have your portfolio diversified and hedged enough so that you're gonna make money and do well in good times, but in bad times, you're gonna lose less money. And that's really the sign of a good investor. That's what you want to look for. Obviously, I still lost 3.9%, so it's not good. So I just want to walk you guys through how that makes me feel and how you guys can deal with volatility. A quote I really like, guys, is that the market has never taken a dollar from anyone. It's you making your own decisions. So what that means is when you buy into a position, it's realized and unrealized losses and gains. So as long as you don't sell when you've lost money, you technically will never lose money. You of course want to hope it goes back up. But you just got to remind yourself in times when it starts to get gut-wrenching. I've been in times where I've lost a lot of money. It's gone down a lot. When I first started investing, I had no idea what I was doing, and it would go down a couple percent, a couple $100, and I would start to freak out, and I would say, okay, I'm just gonna sell. It'll probably go down more. You don't wanna do this. The whole point of investing is to make money, consistent gains over time. So just think about a long-term time horizon. If you've bought in, be willing to hold for a year, and you wanna stick through these times. If you absolutely do not believe in the company and do not think they'll recover, then you can sell and accept the loss. I've done that plenty of times. But when you have broader market downturns like today, going down 5-6%, that's the broader market. It doesn't speak directly to the company, it's just the market conditions. So it's gonna be perhaps tougher to sleep at night, and it sucks looking at the profile with you losing all that money. But a couple tips I do: don't look at your portfolio performance every hour to hour. It's just gonna be up and down. You're gonna be tempted to buy. You're better off just not looking at it at all. Those ticker prices are just gonna get your emotions going. So don't even think about it, even though it's tough to think about when you're losing money. And just be optimistic and things will get better, hopefully. Thanks for sticking with me to the end, guys. Speaking of buying opportunities, I wanna share the stock that I've invested heavily in and actually bought more of today. I see great value in it, and it's Cheesecake Factory. I don't even like cheesecake, nor do I even really go to that restaurant, but here's why I like the stock. So first off, just looking down at it to prove it, today, June 11th, I bought 50 shares at about $22 per share, about $1,117. And looking at this picture right here, I've invested a total of about $3,000 into Cheesecake Factory for about 150 shares. I'm up about 360. And the reason it got on my radar is because there's a private equity firm named Rourke Capital, and there's a book I really like, and the whole firm is based on the principles in that book. So I had been following the firm. So they put a very hefty stake, I think it was like 50 to 100, maybe even more $1 million into Cheesecake Factory. And anytime a firm like that, very quality firm, buys into a company, that just speaks to the long-term performance upside. This company, Rourke Capital, is actually the holding company for BW3s, I think maybe Arby's, and a lot of the different fast food and restaurant chains and different restaurants that you've heard of. So it just tells me that they know their stuff, and I do think it will be a great long-term hold. So you guys have to make the decision for yourself. Before we sign off here, guys, I love to hear your feedback, so make sure to comment below what stocks you guys are looking at, what you think of these trades, how you guys deal with volatility. And if you don't know what to say, just comment the cake emoji, and I'd love to see that, and I'll feature that in my next video. So comment the cake emoji below, let me know what you guys think, and as always, like and subscribe to the video. Thanks for watching, guys.